I have the Titan T-2 short power cage, and as you can see, the pull-up bar that comes with it, being bolted to the front two posts, is too low for me to get in and out of the cage without ducking, and I certainly can't do squats with it in a way. So I decided to replace it with a Titan T2 multi-grip pull-up bar, which is 72¼ inches off the floor, just high enough for me to stand underneath it without it touching my head, and allows me to do squats. In this video, we're going to be taking a detailed look at this pull-up bar, so let's get started. Let's take a look at how the multi-grip pull-up bar is attached to the cage. You can see the first two bolts there is where the old pull-up bar used to be attached. And then there's another bolt back here. The bolts that came with the pull-up bar came with washer and lock washer and just a regular nut. Now let's look at it from another angle. As you can see, there's a little fold of metal that goes over the top to stabilize it, and you can see a little bit of abrasion from shipping there. And that's a look from the top as to how it's attached to the cage. Let's take a close look of the product itself directly from the factory. In other words, let's take a close look at the welds as well as the finish. I'm certainly not a welder, so I'm not qualified to speak about that, but looking at these, they don't look too bad. You'll also notice the finish is kind of smooth. I had to use chalk to be able to hold on to this, and I'm probably going to go ahead and put some kind of wrapping tape around it to make it easier to hold on to. But looking underneath, the welds look okay. I'm going to show you some flaws when we flip this over and look at it from the top. And there again is more on the welds and the finish. So that's basically what it looks like from underneath. I found a number of factory flaws and shipping abrasions on this side of the multi-grip pull-up bar. So if we look over on the other side here, you can see a little scrape on that side. And then on this side over here, there's a little bit of abrasion from shipping. And I don't see anything else here. I did notice there's a couple places like little pieces or grits of sand, not too bad, sand or some kind of material or contamination underneath the coating. Didn't make it impossible to use, but it was just a little bit uncomfortable. And one of these welds, I think that one or perhaps another one later on, you can see a pinhole in it. If I were going to keep this in the garage, I'd touch up those little abrasions on there and some of these little pinholes in the welds. Maybe it's this one. I think in this one there's a little pinhole there. I'd be touching those up as well as painting those over if I were keeping in the garage or out on the patio or something. But they're minor, and I'm keeping it in the house, so I probably won't do anything about it. But those are some of the flaws that I found as it came from the factory and due to shipping. Another primary reason that I got this bar, in addition to raising it up a little bit higher so I could get underneath and into the rack, was because of the different hand positions. I'm counting like 6 or 7 different hand positions I can use here. I find when I use just a single hand position, like a regular straight pull-up bar, I have difficulties with my wrist and elbows. But if I change out my hand position or grip position during my workout, in other words, change it during every set, I don't have that problem with my elbows or wrists. So if you have these kinds of problems, you may want to consider adding this multi-grip pull-up bar to your power cage. I was able to pick this up directly from Titan for about $60 and free shipping. So if pull-ups are a part of your fitness routine and you've got the budget, I'd recommend you get this, either add on to your existing rack or buy it when you get your new rack. And of course, this will fit not only in the short power cage, but it'll fit on the full-size power cage. I certainly hope you found this video useful. If so, please press like and share with your friends. If you're not already a subscriber, I would love to have you as a subscriber. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your fitness.